Hi, welcome to the Obachanchatter. I'm here today to recap with you Summer House, um, season 14, season 8, episode 14. I'm sorry. From Dusk till Dawn. This event is what's her name? Danielle's event. She finally the co-founder and the CEO of an app called Donne, and what it is an app with that's about your wardrobe, tell you what you can wear and what you shouldn't wear. What's gonna look good, what's in your wardrobe, what match. It's like your own styles. A bunch of people in this app tell you what to wear and all type of shit. But I was saying to me, the event space look plain as fuck. If it's something for fashion and it's supposed to be popping and get you going, the event looked kind of empty. I didn't like the colors that she picked, and what the fuck was she wearing? That sequin shit. That's like it was for somebody. It looked like it was for her mama. And I ain't gonna lie, her mama looked better than her. So I was like, Danielle don't dress that good. And to me, if somebody was gonna do it on that show, do an app, it should be Paige. Paige dresses nice. And I think every now and then Gabby make me look at her too. She be having some fly shit on. And Lindsay, not so much, but she all right. But she ain't by far. Danielle is not the best dressed on that show. So maybe she should use her app, and then she'd be okay. I ain't trying to dog her out, but shit, it looked terrible. So anyway, this app is supposed to make you dress smarter and all this type of shit. So I don't know. I ain't feeling it myself. So Lindsay said her and Carl are still fighting, and I'm laughing because when Paige showed up at Danielle's space, she told her her space was nice. No, don't the space look empty. I think Paige was lying. And Justin West asked Carl what's up with him and Lindsay. So he said he saw him pull off last weekend. You pulled off in the car without her. We saw her walking down the steps with her luggage, and you was gone. And he was like, "Yeah, she didn't want to come home with me." And I didn't see her because when she did finally get home, I was sleeping in the guest room. So Jess was like, "Damn." So he said, "You pulled out without her luggage. You just left her." He was like, "We're just gonna do some stuff." So Lindsay asked Craig if Paige. Oh, Lindsay asked Craig if that tarot reader did Paige tell you about the tarot reader that they had the last session. And I said and she said he said that I was going to get engaged this year, and I was going to get engaged this year, and that my husband would be moving to New York. So I said, it's an event. Why did okay? Paige looked nice, and Craig was with her. If it's an event about fashion, I think he should look better. He walked in there fucking cutting grass, and this would really bother me. I like Craig, and I like Paige, but I don't know if I like them together. I think she don't do enough for this man. They come to my house. They don't do enough. They don't do enough for this man. I mean, she don't do enough for him, and I say that because he came there that weekend to spend time with Paige, but next weekend he can't come to. I think they have like this, the end of their summer in Martha's Vineyard. They have a big ass party, and he said I ain't gonna be able to come. I'm going to my brother's engagement party. And Paige ain't say nothing. Paige going to the party. She ain't going. I mean, Paige going back to Martha's Vineyard. She not going with Craig. So I think that's crazy. So West tells Gabby, tells the guys that him and Gabby went. Tells I'm recording. Go away, please. I'm sorry. Um, I'm recording. Yes, she is. Go away, please. West tells the guys that he took Gabby horse riding, and she was so happy that she could not stop smiling. So we're going back to the event where Danielle, she's doing her speech now. And as she's doing her speech, she dedicates all her work that she's done. She dedicates all her work that she has done. I'm sorry, my that That he should have went to Kids Day. She dedicates it to her mom. Her mom was really cute. She's her mom came from Puerto Rico with her and her brother, and she finally did it. So her mom was real proud of her. So I felt like Gab's how she dressed. I didn't like that shit she had on at the event. So Amanda and Kyle went to his dad's 80th birthday, so they wasn't at Danielle's event. His father turned 80, so they went to celebrate his party. So Amanda starts talking about Loverboy, and she's in her confessional, and she's like, Loverboy. She said, my husband said he wanted to be an entrepreneur. I was cool with that. I thought we was going to have the business about 4 or 5 years. She said, I thought that's what people do. You get the business, get it going, then you sell it. Why are we still doing Loverboy? So that ain't her thing. So now we got Lindsay. She's saying Kyle and Carl were sitting downstairs talking about this job shit. So Kyle trying to make it so that Carl will come back to work at Loverboy, but he's trying to make it so it's beneficial to him. So he's offering him job incentives to come back to work. And plus Lindsay is in his ass about not working. So she downstairs look like she doing some shit, but she ain't really doing shit. She ear hustling. That's what the fuck she doing. So anyway, after she stopped ear hustling, she go upstairs and they start getting dressed. And she starts, and I was like, when he came upstairs in the bedroom with her, I was like, oh my God, don't say nothing to him about the shit he was talking about. First thing out of her mouth, I heard you talking to Kyle downstairs. What was going on? So he started trying to explain to her. He said, whenever I got to do events, he gonna give me $2,000. He gonna pay for my shit. And then because he knows I don't drink anymore, or I'm not into that alcohol shit, Loverboy is going to do a non-alcoholic beverage, and I won't get money off the shit that's already established, but the non-alcohol shit, he gonna give me 10% of his proceeds. So she just kept asking questions, and he was like, "Listen, Lindsay, I'm trying to tell you." She said, "Well, I'm gonna tell you worked with him before, and I'm trying to see, you know how Kyle do? He'll talk you into anything." So he said, "You want to talk for me?" She was like, "No, no. I mean, how am I supposed to ask you questions?" So he's like, "Lindsay, I don't need it." So anyway, I guess they started arguing a little bit. He just got ready and he left. I think they was going to a party. He went downstairs. So anyway, I put they get back at okay. So now I think everybody coming back up at the house, and they meeting up because everybody's at the house. And Gabby showed up with Danielle, and I said, Gabby dresses better than Danielle. So now everybody's showing up at the house. So Jesse had a good exam, wasn't nothing wrong with his teeth. He had no kid. His cancer scared. He's not afraid of that. Paige says Craig was around a whole week, and she like that shit drove her crazy. She said she had to make up shit for him to do because she independent. He needs to feel like he helping her, but she just make up shit. So that's why I think Craig requires too much of Paige, and Paige ain't really ready to do all that shit. She ready to do herself. She a free spirit. I mean, she love him, but she like, what's gonna be, what's gonna be. And opposite, I kind of like Gabby. Whatever she was wearing, I think it was a black dress. That went when they. I like that shit. That shit look good on her. So West and Carl are throwing a party for Jesse. And I said, why are they? And so they paying on Jesse, and he in this room. I think his outfit. He think he got on look good. It don't, but he feel good. So he dancing because he in the mirror because he like, oh shit, I'm funky now. I'm funky. No, you're not. But I like Jess. So when they went to he was a surprise party when he walked in. Um, and the party was called Ball Night, and it's a surprise party for Jesse. So Jesse is so excited, and he said, "I have a song." So he starts singing this real cute song about all of them. I think they're all included in the song. He mentions them, and he laughing and shit. And they all just really having a good time at the restaurant. So they at the restaurant having fun. They're having the cake. I got something in my nose. I think. Do I? No, sorry, it's a hair. I need to cut it. Everyone back at the house, resting and shit. So they go to bed, and it's now we wake up and it's Saturday morning, and everybody hungry. They want bagels, and they need alcohol. So Kyle and Jesse and West the girls, mostly everybody downstairs, except for Kyle and Jesse and West, they in the bed together. I ain't cool with that. I mean, it's just laying there, but it just look crazy. And they all got necklaces on. They ain't got no shirts on and shit. but they up in there chilling, right? So no, and Amanda and Paige in the bed too, talking. So Kyle asks Wes about Sierra. And Sierra says, Kyle asks Wes about Sierra, and then he's talking to them, and Sierra talking to the girls, talking to her friends about Wes, and she said Wes played too much. She said everything to him was like a joke. So they started laughing and shit. She said he joke all the time. He too casual. So they was like, so what you trying to say? He trying to make you the biggest joke? She said, I think so, but she said he ain't real serious about shit, and he don't seem like it is too. He is too. So the guys laying in the bed together. They took a picture, and as they took a picture, they looked they looked at it and said, "Is this a necklace ad?" Because all of them was wearing the medallions. They was cute though. So the day, I think this is the last party that they had for the summer, and Wes is throwing a doomsday party. Similar if you seen Mad Max, any Fury Road, any of them with a bunch of they dusty and dirty, and the face got black makeup on it, and they wearing metal shit, crazy looking shit, because the end of the world. So they do the run. Somebody does the run. They come back with the bagels. Everybody eating. After they eat, everybody start decorating for this party because the house is supposed to look like shit. So Wes said he ordered like rusted looking paint and shit so they can spray paint. Keep it out. The house is supposed to look. The outside of the house is supposed to look like it's abandoned. So they did an okay job. So I can remember when Kyle was talking too. He was like, he know that Carl is gonna go back and say and tell what him and Kyle talked about to Lindsay. And he said, so Kyle in his head, he said he really got to sell it to Carl. He got to sell it to Lindsay, but he got to talk to Carl. You know what I'm saying? So I put down here, why is Lindsay talking to Carl about his job? I said that girl laid back and mind her business. And she said the reason why she talking is because she said y'all just beat around the bush. Y'all never just get to it, like attack the issue. And he like, man, I know how to talk for my damn self. Just leave me alone. So Carl tells Lindsay she is cool. He said, I ain't arguing with you more. You decide what I do, and I'll be cool with that. So anyway, the party starts. Everybody getting dressed, and it's a part where I think Sierra know how to do makeup real good, so she puts on Carl's makeup, Amanda's husband. And they in the bedroom, there's nothing wrong. And he's sitting on the bed. The problem I had an issue with is she was putting his makeup on wearing a bikini. That shit. I mean, with like your bra and your panties. And they might be cool with that shit. Because I said something to my daughter. I said, I would never do no shit like that. If I put on a man makeup, I'm going to put some clothes on. Especially if I know he with somebody. The only way I'll be dressed like that is if I'm trying to get him to look at me. I'm just telling you. But I ain't even that bold. I don't want nobody that close up on my muff. You know what I'm saying? And he's sitting low on the bed, and you all up in his face with your titties and shit. But Jordan said because he a white boy and she black, don't nobody give a fuck. She said that his girlfriend don't care, his wife don't care. So Carl goes to the party. He start talking to people. He's socializing. So Lindsay is in the kitchen talking to somebody who don't want to fucking hear that shit. And I think is it Gabby she talking to? Or Paige, one of them, she was like, I can't ask him a question. Every time I ask call a question, he just start going off. He just start tripping and blah 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 blah. So the lady don't really want to hear it. She said, well, maybe if you talk to him again, he won't say nothing. She said, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to him now. And you should not talk to this man at this party. So when he sees her, he talking to somebody. She goes, can I steal you for a minute? And they say, oh, okay, yeah, okay, bye. He said bye. So he go over there and sit down. Just how he looking at her while she talking to him. They sitting on pool chairs. They're like this. He like this looking at her. That's how he looking. You don't want to hear that shit. So they going off, and he just look like he's sick of her voice. Like he don't even want to see her face. Like he just need to go somewhere. So He said, "Listen, I can't do this with you right now. I need you to be softer. I need you to be tender." And she said, "I'm just trying to help you. You know I was PR." He said, "You don't got to run down your accomplishments. I know all the shit you done. He said, "But I need you to be." She said, "You tell me being softer to me is offensive, and this is not a time for me to be soft." She says, she said, you know, he tells her, he said, "Listen, put down your sword, girl. I'm trying to fight you." He said, "Right now, I don't need this shit from you, yo. I need hugs and I need love." And she said, "I can't do that to you right now. We're talking. You don't want me as a wife. You want a Stepford wife." So he just looking at her, fucked up like. So they getting loud, right? So Carl says, "Damn, I should go break this up." But they're getting so loud that everybody's looking around and everybody is noticing it. And so it ends the show, but I don't like Carl with Lindsay. She's not Lindsay want to be married and want to have a baby. And she want a man who got money. And she want a man that she could tell what the fuck to do. And I think that since Kyle stopped doing like drugs and shit, his mind is clearer. You know, he started fucking with her and he was still snorting and drinking, whatever fuck kind of drugs he was doing. You know, I think he had to go to rehab or something, but he stopped a lot of shit. So I think when he was with her, they was doing that type of shit together. And now he's removed himself. I mean, he still got the same friends, but he don't do the same. He don't party and shit hard like he used to. And she be getting fucked up, and she be getting drunk, and she be yelling and shit. So I don't think he should marry her. And I'm thinking they should be getting married like in about 2 more months from looking at the show. I think that's what he said. But he don't need to marry Lindsay. He need to let her have her ring, move out the house, whatever apartment shit you in, and go about your business. See, I think he one of the people he don't want to disappoint. So he will go on with the wedding, but don't do it though. Y'all's not. Don't do this shit. I tell you what to do. When you ain't got nothing to do, Carl, watch The Valley on Bravo. That'll help you. That'll get you help you with your clarity. So anyway, listen, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with me, and I'm so glad that you were. So we've been here 17 minutes and 35 seconds, and I love you.